These crash and grabs are becoming more and more brazen. This latest incident happening on the city's west side. The manager tells me surveillance video showed one of the suspects even using a ladder to reach for certain items.
Nah, they've been there for years. Tops and bottoms been in the neighborhood for years. So you hate to see stuff like that happen to them.
At least here on the west side, they're indeed the go-to spot for the latest Jordan dunks, sportswear, and designer coats.
When I first heard about it, I knew it wasn't somebody from the community.
Here's a blue pickup truck that was still inside the store when staff arrived. The thieves literally plowed through a metal gate at a high rate of speed. Once inside, the manager tells me surveillance video shows at least 10 people running in and out, stealing gym shoes, jackets, and clothes.
Very shocking, unbelievable. We really tighten it with the community. We do food drives, we do clothes drives.
We're hopeful that folks just stop doing this because they're only going to drive good businesses out of the community.
Man, isn't that a shame? These people are just complete savages, and you see where he got it twisted. He thought because they did clothes drives, they thought because, they brought food, trying to help the community. That doesn't mean nothing to these savages. They will take from you. Probably the same people that were at the food drive or the clothing drive will be the same people that say the store is broken into. They're walking by, they'll run in there and take something. Before we dive into this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe. You gotta be subscribed, and don't forget to share so we can get it out there. So it's been a minute since we touched on Chicago. Nothing's changed. We've just been talking about other things, and the same old thing outside the whole illegal situation that they're trying to move all these people in, and the residents just aren't having it. You still have the crime aspect, and look at this, just a nice sneaker boutique, just trying to make a living, been there for a very long time, and look at how the community rewards them. And you heard it right there from the alderman. I've been saying this, I've been just beating the drum what he said.
We're hopeful that folks just stop doing this because they're only going to drive good businesses out of the community.
Now, he almost hit the nail completely on the head right there, because he's stating all you're going to do is drive all these businesses out of here, and nobody's going to want. We already seen what's happening with Target, Walmart, all these. They're done with these cities. It's lawlessness, so they're packing it up. The homeless, they've had enough. They don't want to deal with it. Big companies like Boeing, Caterpillar, Tyson Foods, all this stuff we talked about before are fleeing this city because of this. But what he should have went and said also with the businesses fleeing these places is that they need to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, period. You didn't see him call for that. Just people need to stop doing this. No, we need to find these just scumbags and just make sure they're prosecuted to the highest limit. So this needs to stop. And I wonder, you would think that this is pretty, uncommon, right? That this would happen every, once a month or whatever. That's what you would think, right?
It's the 8th crash and grab that has happened citywide over the last week. 2 incidents occurring in Alderman Jason Irvin's ward. What more can businesses do?
Well, again, the metal gate is no match for a high-speed vehicle. You're probably going to need to look into getting concrete barriers or bollards put in front of some of these places.
The 8th one, 8 within a week. Now, mind you, this isn't somebody's personal vehicle. They're not going to say, man, we know that Tony has like this Ford pickup. Let's just go crash that through this place and we'll steal the clothes. No, this is probably already a stolen vehicle, because that's extremely high in Chicago right now, and it's been that way for quite some time. So not only are they taken from somebody, so that person's all jacked up now because they stole their vehicle's getting crashed into a building, left there, and then they're stealing all this merchandise, just ramming right through the metal gate. These people are just, it's a completely lawless society, and on the back end, you're just letting all these people in completely unchecked, all into these neighborhoods. It's just a recipe for disaster. And that's what you're seeing. You don't hear the mayor speaking out about this stuff. Last time you spoke out about kids jumping on the hoods of cars, tearing stuff up, robbing 7-Elevens, what did he say?
Look, demonizing children is wrong. We have to keep them safe as well. Have you ever taught middle school? I have. Have you ever raised young people? Do you understand the risk that young people take just because they're young? Do you know that home plate is at the bottom of my stairs? I found that out when my son was sliding down those stairs trying to score. They're young. Sometimes they make silly decisions. They do.
So that's the kind of leadership that's down there. So if they know that's how they view crime and how they're going to handle things, people are going to be brazen like this. And that's why it's 8 times in 1 week. These people just trying to make a living and they see what it is. But now, like I've said before, they're going to leave. You're going to go down the street. The Target's boarded up. The Starbucks, the Wendy's, the McDonald's, they're all going to be gone. And you're going to just be left with like a Gotham type city, like a straight slums where you have your nice part and then every other place is trash because there's no accountability. And that's where Chicago's heading. It's going to take time, but slowly but surely.
Hush up, boy.
So just a shame to see that good businesses and good people just trying to have the American dream and try to live their lives are getting completely just terrorized by the individuals that are allowed just to wreak havoc on the city while the police just twiddle their thumbs. A lot of the reasons because the upper people, the DAs, the mayors and all them want them to do that. They want to defund the police. And here you go. The fruit is just bearing right on the tree to show you exactly what's going to happen. So you guys tell me your thoughts. If I could give you a business free of charge and all you have to do is man the business and it's going to either be in downtown Detroit, San Francisco, Atlanta, Chicago, Oakland, would you take that offer? Whatever, it would be a clothing store, whatever, right in the heart, right next to some of these businesses, would you take it and put up with this BS? Because I know I wouldn't even take that offer. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe for great content like this, and I will catch you guys on the next one.